Greetings to all, Class 10 English. Grammar, Reported Speech, Part 5, Exclamatory Sentences. For changing an exclamatory sentence from quoted speech to reported speech, we have to follow the following 6 steps. Step number 1, identifying the speaker and listener. Step number 2, changing the reporting verb. Here, for exclamatory sentence, the reporting verb changes to exclaimed with joy or exclaimed with sorrow or exclaimed with wonder according to the situation. Step number 3. Inserting a connecting word. For exclamatory sentence, we have to use the connecting word that. Step number 4. Identifying the subject and writing it. Step number 5. Changing the tense form of the verb in the reported part. Step number 6. Making necessary changes in the remaining part. Sentence number 1. Arun said, "How beautiful the rainbow is." Step number 1. Identifying the speaker and listener. For exclamatory sentences, though the listener is given in the question, no need to mention it in the answer. So we can write the speaker alone. So here the speaker is Arun and Arun remains the same. Step number 2. We have to use the phrases exclaimed with wonder or joy or sorrow. Here, look at the sentence. Arun is wondering that the rainbow was very beautiful. So, we have to use the phrase exclaimed with wonder. Step number 3. Inserting a connecting word. Obviously, for exclamatory sentence, the connecting word is that. Step number 4. Which is the subject in this sentence? Arun is saying something about the rainbow. So, the subject is the rainbow. So, in step number 4, we are writing the rainbow. Step number 5. Look at the verb in the reported part. Is the verb in the reported part. It is actually in present tense. We have to change it into past tense. So, is changes to was. Step number 6. How beautiful. That phrase changes to very beautiful because Arun says that the rainbow is very beautiful. That is the meaning for that sentence. So, how beautiful changes to very beautiful. Let us see the answer. Arun exclaimed with wonder that the rainbow was very beautiful. Arun remains the same. Said changes to exclaimed with wonder and the connecting word is that. The subject is the rainbow. Verb is changes to was and how beautiful changes to very beautiful. Sentence number 2. The captain said, "Alas, I have lost the game." Step 1. Who is the speaker here? The captain is the speaker. So we have to write the captain in step 1. Step 2. The captain is actually expressing his grief that he had lost the game. So we have to use the phrase exclaimed with sorrow. Step 3. Inserting a connecting word. Obviously, the connecting word used for exclamatory sentences is that. Step 4. We have to find out the subject. Here, I is the subject. That I refers to the captain. So, I changes to he. That he refers to the captain. Step 5. We have to change the tense form of the verb. Here the verb is have lost. That have lost changes to had lost. Step 6. The remaining part, there is no any change in the remaining part, so it remains the same, the game. Let us see the answer. The captain exclaimed with sorrow that he had lost the game. The captain remains the same. Said changes to exclaimed with sorrow. No need to write the word alas as we have used the word sorrow. The connecting word is that. I changes to he. Have lost changes to had lost. The game remains the same. Sentence number 3. Ovia said, "What a lovely day." Step number 1. Here the speaker is Ovia. Step number 2. Actually, Ovia is expressing her joy that it was a lovely day. So, the phrase here we have to use is exclaimed with joy. Step number 3. Obviously, the connecting word is that. Step number 4. We have to find out the subject here. Actually, this sentence means that Ovia said, what a lovely day it is. It is implied here. So, she is saying something about the day. So, we have to write it instead of day. Step number 5. As I said you, what a lovely day it is. So, here the verb is and that is changes to was. Step number 6. A lovely day. We can even write it as a very lovely day instead of what a lovely day. So, the answer is Ovia exclaimed with joy that it was a lovely day. Sentence number 4. The crane said to the fox, how clever you are. Step 1. The speaker is the crane. No need to mention the listener here. So, step 2. The crane is actually wondering how clever the fox was. So, here we have to use the phrase exclaimed with wonder. Step 3 is inserting the connecting word and the connecting word is that. Step 4. We have to identify the subject. Here, actually you is a subject. This you refers to the fox. So, we have to write the fox. Step number 5. The verb. Here the verb is are. So, the past form for are is was or were. As the fox is singular, we have to use the verb was. Step number 6. How clever. This automatically changes to very clever. So, the answer is the crane exclaimed with wonder that the fox was very clever. The crane remains the same. Said to changes to exclaimed with wonder. The connecting word is that. How clever you are changes to the fox was very clever. Sentence number 5. My friend said, how kind you are. Actually, this sentence is similar to the previous sentence. Okay. Step 1. The speaker is my friend. Step 2. My friend is wondering. So, the phrase we have to use here is exclaimed with wonder. Step 3. The connecting word is that. Step 4. We have to identify the subject here. Actually, you is the subject. But we don't know whom does this you refer to because they have not given the listener. The listener can be me or him or her or them. So, I imagine for my convenience that the given sentence is my friend said to me. So, if I imagine like that, this you refers to me and for that I use the word I. Step number 5. The verb. The verb here is are. This are is in present form. The past tense is was or were. As I is singular, I am using was. Step number 6. How kind changes to very kind. If they have given how beautiful, we can write it as very beautiful. How talented, if they have given, we can write it as very talented. So, the answer is my friend exclaimed with wonder that I was very kind. My friend remains the same. Said changes to exclaimed with wonder and the connecting word is that. And you changes to I, are changes to was and how kind changes to very kind. So we can recall the things. For changing an exclamatory sentence from quoted speech to reported speech, we have to follow the following 6 steps. Step 1, speaker and listener. Step 2, changing the reporting verb. Step 3, inserting a connecting word. Step 4, writing the subject. Step 5, changing the tense form of the verb and writing it. Step 6, changes in the remaining part.